April is World Autism Month, while the United Nations-sanctioned World Autism Awareness Day is celebrated on the 2nd of April. Autism-friendly events and educational activities take place throughout the month to increase understanding and acceptance and foster support. In Kenya, the Pan-African Congress on Autism held a conference in the Kenyan capital. CGTN's Alexandria Majalla was there.
Autism spectrum disorder, or ASD, is a neurological development disorder that impacts the ability of an individual to interact and communicate with others. The condition is characterized by impaired social interaction and communication, as well as restricted and repetitive behavior. In Kenya, there's not a lot of awareness on the condition. That's why the Pan-African Congress on Autism has held a summit to educate people about ASD. PACA partnered with Step Up for Autism, an organization that creates awareness and provides support for autistic people and their families.
We create awareness forever. I don't know, years and years, but what are we doing?
Many non-profit organizations are urging the Kenyan government to make changes in the education sector to accommodate children in the spectrum as well as others with special needs. The NGOs are also calling for financial support.
It's really expensive to have them go for therapies. So if the government will chip in with their NHIF and try and make therapies as cheap as possible.
According to experts, there are 3 kinds of autism. They are autistic disorder, also referred to as classic autism, Asperger's syndrome, which usually exhibits milder symptoms of autistic disorder, and pervasive developmental disorder. Many people living with the condition find it difficult to function independently and are often misunderstood.
Growing up was hard. It was difficult for my parents and relatives to understand me. When I went to the special needs school, people said I had gone mad. I wasn't happy with those comments. Then in school, my parents used to cane me so I could study. But I didn't like studying. So when I would leave school for home and go outside to play, they would punish me sometimes and even lock me inside the house.
Others, however, have chosen to embrace those in the spectrum and are helping them stand on their own 2 feet. Mwaka, for example, found that help at the Embrace Autism car wash, where he has worked for the past year. He started off as a trainee getting a $2 allowance for transport. Now, as an employee, he takes home between $100 and $120 a month.
When we go look for work, employers ask for certificates and various qualifications. And we don't have anything like that. At the special needs school, there's no set dates to leave school. We leave as adults to go back home to live with our parents.
I've worked for 1 year and 4 months. Yeah. And what led me to work with people autistic, I was explained to what is autism, what is it's all about. We train them about time management, about responsibilities, about life skills, such things. Yeah.
While there's no cure for ASD, there's a variety of therapies to manage the condition with early diagnosis and treatment in order for those in the spectrum to lead fairly normal lives. Alexandria Majalla for CGTN, Nairobi, Kenya.